You can believe that God exists and still go to hell. We understand this from James chapter 2, verse 19, where it says, "You believe that God is one, you do well, even the demons believe and shudder." In addition to this, Jesus gives an example of these people coming to him at the end of the days and saying, "Lord, do we not prophesy in your name? Do we not do all these things in your name and cast out demons in your name and teach in your name and all this kind of stuff?" We understand that they had a real belief in God. They truly did believe in Jesus, but they didn't have that relationship with him. They were not submitted to him and allow their faith to actually carry their relationship with him. And that's the danger a lot of us fall into in lukewarm Christianity, guys. We simply believe that there is a God out there. We simply believe that Jesus exists, but we still try to live for the world. We try to claim this identity of being one with Christ, being in a relationship with Christ, being in union with him, and being submitted to him, yet we submit to the things of the world instead. You can't expect God to be your source of happiness when this world is your source of satisfaction. You'll be hold so tight onto the things of the world and allow that to satisfy us, rather than just allowing God to carry us through life. You can follow him in this life and follow him into the next, or you can follow the things of the world and you can follow that into your next life as well. That's the truth. Because you can believe that God exists, but not submit to him. You can believe that God exists and not obey him. You can believe that God exists and not follow him into this next life after this life on earth, guys. That is what heaven and hell really is. Who are you following, and what kind of commitment do you have? If you're going to follow Christ in this life, he'll honor that by allowing you to live with him in the next. But if you don't want to live with him in this life, what father would force you to spend eternity with him? And that's the thing we get. God doesn't send anybody to hell. We choose it on our own. When we choose to follow something else in this life, he's going to honor that in our next life, because eternity is a lot longer than this time on earth. If we don't want to spend this short amount of time on earth with him, he's not going to force us to spend eternity with him. So you can believe that God exists, guys, but it's more important to have a faith that God exists, to allow that faith, that belief to be manifested in your actions. John 14:15, "If you love me, you will keep my commandments." I'm not arguing for legalism, but I'm saying that there should be an evidence here for our faith. Our faith should be producing works. That is the evidence of our faith. The works itself does not buy our way into heaven, but that is simply just the fruit of that. Fruits of the Spirit. Galatians 5:22, James 2:14-26, all talks about this kind of stuff. This faith producing a transformed lifestyle. So guys, if you have not truly accepted Christ to be your Lord and Savior, if you simply just have this lukewarm belief that Christ exists but now submitted to him, please reach out to me in DM. I'd love to call, I'd love to text, I'd love to talk, because this is truly the most important decision you'll make in your entire life. So God bless y'all.